Hey, welcome back. So it is story time. It's been quite a bit of time since my last upload, but a lot of things have happened since then. So it first started when I decided to meet up with my buddy Caleb to get up in the air together and have a quick flight around my hometown. Just like normal, before he arrived, I laid out my wing and decided to take a quick rip around the area just to kind of feel out the winds before he arrived. And it was pretty fun. Got up in the air, no problems whatsoever.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, my friend.
Nice to see you.
Same here, man.
Looking good up there.
I will say that because of the weird thermals, run, and don't jump, because I felt a little bit of sink for a moment.
Yeah.
And I had
Yeah.
but I think it's going to clear up pretty quickly.
That's cool, man.
After he arrived, that's when things kind of went south. So I don't know if it was the rotor off the top of the trees, it was just a little bit stronger conditions, thermals, whatnot, but I couldn't get the launch the way I wanted to. I didn't get enough lift as I took off, and I quickly descended, but lost my footing and had to dive forward to save my engine. But unfortunately, in the process, I busted my props again. Yep. I'm good. Yeah, the props busted though. Lights are still working. Did you see me? I never jumped into the seat.
No, you didn't get in the seat. You were going, but then when you came back down, I don't know if you didn't push down hard enough. Oh, there's your...
Wow, that's where I dove into the ground.
Oh, shit. Well, you didn't tear your lights up this time.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 1, 2, 3.
Those are all the ones I repaired last time.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it really tore all the way up this time. Is your frame okay?
Yeah, because I dove forward.
Looks like you're nicked right there.
No, that's from the original.
That's the original?
Yeah. So I brought my paramotor back and inspected it, went through the 7 stages of grief to figure out what the next best solution was for repairing or replacement. I know he felt bad, but I told Caleb go ahead and get in the air without me. That way I could take some time to really take a look at what was going on, but also let him enjoy the day as well. After inspecting my prop, I decided that I was going to try the repair route, as I have done that before, just using Q-bond, sanding, and all those different techniques to repair my wingtips. Unfortunately, throughout the process, I ultimately got to the point where I found that the prop itself was past the point of repair, and it was time to get a replacement. After a bit of research on deciding what prop I wanted to get next, I reached out to Brad Roper of Southern Utah PPG. I ended up purchasing the FTB 3 prop blade and had it shipped to my house. But in the meantime, my buddy Kyle one day reached out to me and said, "Hey, you want to go flying with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't have a prop." So the friend that he is, he loaned me the prop that he had extra, and I headed out to his site as well. So I was excited to get back in the air while I was still waiting for my current prop to arrive in the mail. But that's when we ran into yet another issue. So as I decided to get ready to spool up my prop, I noticed a click, 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 click sound, and it sounded like something was catching. What we later found was probably due to the repeated butt landings. I had bent a little bit of the frame, which then caused the prop to just barely click against it, which then brought my night's flight to an abrupt end. Same as before, I told Kyle go ahead and get up in the sky while I went through the 7 stages of grief and tried to figure out once again what exactly was happening and how I could repair it. And that's when I recalled a video that Neil Wright had posted on Aviator on how to bend your frame back into the proper shape that it needed to be. So, utilizing some of the same techniques, I started to work my frame back into the proper shape and position that it needed to be. So, while Kyle flew around us, I started to get some process and I realized that this was the solution, that I was probably going to get it back to where it was. However, I just was getting so close, but not far enough to getting the frame bent back to the position that I wanted. Soon after, Kyle landed and approached us and probably wondered what the heck we were doing. But I showed him exactly what I was trying to accomplish, and he helped me out in trying to get the frame bent back to the proper dimensions that it needed to be.
Make love to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gotcha. All right, let the fat boy go. So here and here.
Yeah, that's doing it.
You look awesome.
How's that?
With his help, we were able to get the frame right back to a good position to where the prop wasn't ticking up against it, and also enough space that it looked almost brand new. And like a true friend that he is, he realized that there was still plenty of time to get a quick flight in before the sun went down. So I suited up, got clipped in as he laid out my wing to try to get up in the skies.
Yeah.
Everything worked perfectly. With his new prop and the right amount of spacing that it was needed, I got right up in the air and felt a rush. It was just an overwhelming excitement as I went through all those stages of disappointment and not being able to fly, trying to get it fixed, and still being able to get a great flight in before the end of the evening.
You went cold. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
Nicely done, dude.
Thank you so much for helping me out,
Oh,
man.
dude, not a problem. Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks a lot, man. I
Got
appreciate
that
it.
hug in there?
Got that hug in there. Yeah. Soon after, my new props arrived in the mail, so once again, thank you, Brad, for those. I got them installed pretty quickly and spooled it up for the first time. So my impressions of the props are very positive. I felt like I had more power than I normally had. My band of power went up just as fast as the other one, and my thrust felt more powerful than ever. I highly recommend looking into FTB props. Not only extremely cost efficient, but the design felt lighter, and I felt like I had more thrust than normal. So after those couple mishaps, I've had a couple flights since then. I fly a lot more than I actually post. Sometimes I get up in the air and I just really don't feel like narrating. Sometimes I just want to listen to the music that's in my headset and just really take in the scenery. And sometimes I don't really feel like I need to really record. I have all that footage, but sometimes I don't feel like it really makes a good story. But I've had a bunch of flights since then. My props have performed exceedingly well, and since then I've been extremely happy with them. So, because of time constraints, I've really just kind of stuck to my normal LZ here over in the Arcadia area and kind of flew around my hometown. So, got some good flights in, but just like normal, about this time of year, it's been pretty chilly. Usually I get up in the air and it's about 50, 60 degrees, maybe at the tops on the ground, but when I get up in the air, it's a little bit colder, which sometimes makes the flights a little bit shorter just because my hands tend to be getting colder faster. However, I'm extremely excited to be able to get up in those times anyways, just because of the wind in this time frame tends to be a little bit stronger than normal. So as of this upload, we are getting ready probably about 2 to 3 weeks away from Fly the Fort, which is right outside Columbia City. So I'm super excited to be able to see everybody. Hopefully we have a solid 4 days of flying. And more than anything, it's not just about the flying, it's about hanging out, seeing everybody, the little ventures that happen. So if you have the opportunity, even if you're not flying, come on down, visit us, hang out with us, share your stories. If you are interested in paramotoring, I would definitely recommend coming down. There's a wealth of knowledge that you can get from everybody that is there. So if you have a chance, come to Fly the Fort. And if so, we'll see you there.